Cronje is back at it again. Oh man, so Fantom is up over 13% in less than 24 hours. Incredible move here, bouncing off of this 40-cent mark, now sitting just shy of 45 cents. Where could this be going? We just had an incredible announcement from Cronje, one of the heads over at Fantom, one of the best DeFi minds the crypto space has to offer, announcing that Fantom could be doing something which will revolutionize the space and could lead to this project comfortably 100xing from here. If that sounds crazy, you're going to want to watch the rest of this video. Smash the likes, don't forget to subscribe. As always, if you want to buy or trade any cryptocurrencies, including Fantom, you can do so using Binance or Bybit. The links in the description, those are affiliate links which support the channel. Now, we need to get straight to the topic of this video, and that is Cronje and Fantom could be setting up a crypto bank. Whoa, hold on a minute. What is going on here? Well, in order to understand that, you've got to look at this boring document. You don't have to. But what I want to show you is that we know that Operation Choke Point 2.0 has been in full effect. The start of the choke on crypto has been evident throughout the start of 2023. You've seen many banks, SVB and the rest of them, struggle as the regulators start to come for crypto. This is an interesting document you can take a look at and have a read. I'll share the link in the description. Let's take a look at the headlines of some of this document so you can understand exactly how the choke is happening on crypto. One of the first acts of the OCC under the Biden administration was to kill a rule designed to ensure fair access to banking services for several industries. If we keep taking a look here, as Mr. Su's subsequent statement stigmatized, he has appointed a self-proclaimed crypto skeptic. Let's keep going. It gets worse, guys. You're going to see here what exactly happened. Let's take this. The banks feel the pressure to refuse to accept new crypto customers and to drop crypto customers. First, crypto businesses are being systematically and methodically cut off from the ACH network. That's the same as a bank transfer, right? A wire transfer. They've been cut off from that network. Banks are also reportedly being pressured to limit or terminate their banking relationships with companies in the crypto industry. This is the choke that's going on, guys, that they don't want you to know about. Now, if we keep going, I'm going to explain why this is so important for Fantom shortly and why it could be an absolute game changer for this project. Operation Choke Point 2.0 is targeting not only digital asset businesses, but also the personal accounts. The personal accounts, not just the business accounts. The personal accounts of individual employees of crypto businesses for termination. Shuttering banks that serve crypto. Let's keep going. There is a reason to fear that this weapon has now been fired and that bank regulators have placed a solvent financial institution to receivership to punish it for failing to toe the administration line on crypto. So guys, I'm going to leave that there. If you want the full document, let me know. I can share it, link in the description. But you can see that this choke is happening on crypto. And when you then move online, you see that many people are having negative experiences. I mean, for example, this chap here who started this whole conversation off, Michael, said, I learned recently on practice that Revolut is not crypto friendly. Have been their customer since 2016, but they closed my personal and business accounts once they got information that source of funds is crypto. They are not the future. Now, this is hugely disappointing, right? Revolut is one of those digital banks, and many people think they're a little bit more forward thinking. They're definitely not the traditional Chase and, Santander and the rest of those banks, Barclays and the rest of them. Surely they would be a bit more accommodative, but for them to still be showing those trades is what gets a lot of people worried, because if you're choking all of the on-ramps into crypto, how are people going to get their fiat? How are businesses going to get their fiat on to transact into crypto? Then we find out that Cronje responded, and he said, do you need a card or just payments infrastructure? If the latter, I can add you to our closed beta. If card, that will be available by the end of 2023. Not long. Crypto-friendly bank available to public within this year. Insane news, guys. Like for a crypto project and crypto friendly people to be building a bank, a traditional bank, and we're going to get into the details shortly, but that is built by crypto people and therefore going to be crypto friendly as possible. This could be a huge step, right? To allow us to seamlessly bank and to have quick access to cryptocurrencies. And so somebody then asked, available in the US? He goes, legally we can, But given the USA stance, we probably won't accept US citizens. And this is where it becomes smart. When you know that the US are doing everything that I've just shown you, why would you even go into that battleground? Just like we spoke about yesterday about Coinbase wanting to move jurisdictions because of the lack of regulatory clarity being provided by the SEC. Why would he want to go and operate in the US? He was then asked, will this be non-KYC, need the ability to make payments without doxing individual users? He says, nope, it's going to be a standard banking license. We can't avoid KYC. So again, doing everything by the book, getting a standard banking license, but it's now a bank which will be owned by crypto people. You know they're involved in Fantom, and therefore it's going to be crypto friendly. Very, very interesting, and could have huge ramifications for the Fantom price. Already, you've seen Fantom here respond nicely to the Bitcoin move. Of course, Bitcoin is now just shy of that 30,000 mark again, sitting at 29,800. Go watch my video from earlier today to get a breakdown on Bitcoin, although I will give you a little update shortly as well. But you can see here a nice bounce off this 40-cent mark. And now straight away here on the hourly, in fact, let's zoom that down to the 4 hourly. If you've made it this far into the video and you someday want to be able to read the markets, do technical analysis, trade as we are doing on this channel, then perhaps you may want to check out my free technical analysis from scratch course over on Skillshare. For those who aren't familiar, Skillshare is an online education platform. You sign up for a nominal amount each month and you get access to a wide variety of different courses. I personally use it to learn all sorts of things, from video editing to financial to using Excel and various other bits and pieces that you may want to learn. It's far better than YouTube on those elements, because on YouTube everything is about retention, whereas with a course you can put things in a structured curriculum, and that is exactly what I've done with my TA course. It's completely free for the first 30 days. If you click the link in the description, ijaz.uk/TA, to take advantage of the TA course. Let me know what you think about it, and let's get back into this video. We can see where the key levels are. You can see a little bit of resistance will be coming in at that 44-45 cents mark, which is where we're at right now, of course, because that's relating to here and here and here, important resistance throughout. But then we need to go work beyond 54. I know that sounds crazy, but this is going to be important. Just like I said on Bitcoin, Bitcoin's making a really nice move here. Okay, a really nice move here, bouncing off of those levels and really reclaiming its EMA ribbon. But what we need to look at is, until this gets past 31, where we got rejected here on the 14th of April, this could be a lower high. And that's the risk right now, which a lot of people need to factor in. If this loses steam, if this move loses steam and curls over, then the bears continue their downward trend. It just happens to be a lower gradient downward trend. So similarly for Fantom, we need to make sure that Bitcoin can go past 31, and then similarly, Fantom needs to work its way back up towards 54. Now this is a credible, fundamental news for Fantom. This is already a project which has been hugely outperforming Bitcoin despite recent developments and Bitcoin really dominating versus altcoins in general. Fantom has been one of the standout performers to start off 2023. And again, to add this news in, where does this leave us in terms of price targets? Well, if you take a look at the weekly chart here, and I've applied the Fibonacci ratios from swing low to all-time highs, and you can already see that the golden pocket ratio, which for me is like a comfortable retracement when Bitcoin starts working its way back up to 64, 67,000 range, sits Fantom between $2.22 and $2.32. And that is why, despite us having seen Fantom at 16 cents, 17 cents, 18 cents, when I still look at it today where it is, it still presents itself as a really good area to still be building out my bag. Like if I didn't have a bag of Fantom right now, obviously I've been spoiled with really low cost entries and I've been buying a lot here in the low periods. If I didn't, I'd still be accumulating, I'd still be nibbling. And in fact, I'd still be in a position where I'd want to nibble, because if I bring out the EMA ribbon, what do you notice? We're still in our EMA ribbon, right? We're not hugely extended. And that's why this is a critical moment for Fantom now to consolidate and break out to the upside. To show you this in another way, we're forming this symmetrical triangle and it's consolidating and getting towards an apex. And if I drop this down to the daily, you'd see it even clearer. This needs to break to the upside. So far, we're bouncing from the bottom here. Can we work to the upside and break? Even if we need to retest, we need to get out of here, and get out of this pattern. What I do not want to be seeing is a little fake boom, boom, boom. That is not what we want here on Fantom. In order to do, we need to do this, get above here, and start creating our higher high above this pivot point right there. That's going to be really important here for Fantom. If we're unable to do that, then things start to get risky, because if I bring out my daily EMA ribbon, you can see here, our daily EMA ribbon is not in control right now. We've been above it, then we fall back below it, we've been above it. This is sideways action. The daily trend is sideways right now. It's not owned by the bulls, it's not owned by the bears. Okay, so a little bit of a move here back above our EMA ribbon, great. We'll then be able to be above our EMA ribbon again. But then we need to break and follow my yellow line here to finally own our EMA ribbon, just like we did here. We're right above our EMA ribbon. We've not been able to do that since. We need to get back above it. And in doing so, what that will then enable us to do here on the shorter time frame, if we follow that yellow line, we will be clear of our weekly EMA ribbon. We'll finally be above it, we'll hold above it, we'll have some good green candlesticks, and we'll be up and away. And similarly, if Bitcoin can do the same thing, if we can see the same thing happen on Bitcoin where it continues to move, Bitcoin's going to be above its EMA ribbon ahead of the altcoins, because of course it's a Bitcoin-led move, and then things will start to look pretty interesting. If we jump into the dominance as well, it's important that we do take a look at the dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance is breaking through that important 48% mark again. Again, no coincidence that we were hovering around here getting rejected by it. We broke through here, right, earlier on the 10th of April, got rejected straight back down in Bitcoin's retracement, recent retracement down, and now it's back above that 48 cents mark. So it's clear that this is a Bitcoin-led move, but certain altcoins are starting to get positioned to have big moves. And again, like I said, when Bitcoin moves, you have to look at, is your altcoin moving? If it's moving and moving powerfully, like we have seen from Fantom over the start of this year, it's been one of the outstanding performers, then you know that a lot of people are trying to allocate themselves into this position. So really interesting news, Fantom looking to set up their own crypto-friendly bank. What ramifications does this have? Let me know in the comments. Do you hold Fantom? Are you looking to hold Fantom? Are you adding to your position? Are you waiting for a little bit of pullback? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to go watch my Bitcoin video from earlier today, and I'll see you in the next one.